and all the rest of the vertebrae that go along there. Fish don't have a sternum, so not them. And then the appendicular skeleton would consist of your pectoral girdles and your pelvic girdles. Pectoral girdle, pelvic girdle in the cat. In a fish, it's a little different. It would be the fins and the limbs, and they still kind of have a pectoral girdle. Okay. Let's see. Shark skeleton. So we have the chondrocranium of the shark. Nice and juicy. So there's the chondrocranium, which houses the brain, which is this kind of like harder part. So the harder part is the chondrocranium. Then you have kind of the softer part, which is the splanchno-cranium. Do not call it the pharyngeal skeleton. It can be called pharyngeal skeleton. It can't be called visceral skeleton. Visceral is an old term, so either pharyngeal or splanchno-cranium. And that's kind of this softer part that's right here, and includes the bottom of the mouth and everything. So essentially everything minus this. Okay? Let's see. Let's go over the parts of the chondrocranium and the splanchno-cranium right now. If you're just going over the chondrocranium part, you have the rostrum. This guy actually has a complete rostrum. A lot of them are broken off right here. Right here, where I'm sticking the blunt probe. Can everybody see that? That's the nasal capsule. So, kind of like the nose of the shark. This large portion right here is where the shark's eye would be. So this is the orbit. And I think, this thing back here is where the shark's ear would be. This is the otic capsule. And this is it for what's on the chondrocranium. Now on the splanchno-cranium, we have some other different parts. You have your Meckel's cartilage, which is on the bottom, which is all of this. And then you have your palatoquadrate, which is on the top. All of this. Those two come together to form the jaw joint in the shark. And we love jaw joint questions. Zo 201, when I taught it, I put all the jaw joints of all the animals on the test, and I had one person get them right. Apparently people don't listen to me when I say that we like jaw joint questions. So on this guy, their jaw joint is palatoquadrate Meckel's cartilage. Underneath right here, supporting the Meckel's cartilage, is the ceratohyal. It acts as a support right here. There's another support in the back over here, and on one of the shark splanchno-craniums, it's actually detached, and you can like wiggle it. This is the hyomandibular. It acts as support for the jaw joint, the shark's jaw joint. So the hyomandibular's here, and the Meckel's cartilage and the palatoquadrate kind of just sit on each other like this. And if the shark were to open its jaws, it'd slide all around, and it could like slide off of each other. So that hyomandibular backs up to it, so that the shark can open and close its jaws without a whole lot more slippage. You have this, which looks like a vertebral column because it is a vertebral column. And then, like I was saying before, on top right here you have your epibranchials, and on the bottom down here, you have your ceratobranchials. Epibranchials, ceratobranchials. And make sure on your packet that you cross out right here where it says visceral skeleton. You cannot use the word visceral skeleton. Splenoid cranium or pharyngeal skeleton. Either one of those. Okay? I think that's about it on the shark.